Yo, what's good, man? That was a hell of a fight card last night. The Tank Davis card and the Loma Nakatani fight last night. Man, Tank Davis, he jumped up 2 weight divisions, man. The nerve of this man. This man skips 135, goes to 140, and challenged the guy with the WBA regular belt, Mario Barrios. He has the regular belt, but at 140, Josh Taylor has all 4 of the belts. So that means Mario Barrios is about the 5th to 10th best fighter in that division. And it lived up to the hype. It's just that we kind of knew what was finna happen, and I don't really like that. And I gotta call Tank out about that because I feel like he's falling into that trend, to that Canelo blueprint. I felt like he was in 130. There was fights to be made at 130 for real championships. Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson. That would have been more competitive fights. And in 135, he could have fought Devin Haney. I give him that. Ryan Garcia ducked him. Ryan Garcia just flat out ducked him, and it was disrespectful how he ducked him. But he could have seen what Teofimo Lopez was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that he jumped up to 140, I wouldn't expect him to go straight at Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't even try to negotiate with none of these dudes. That's just my thing about it, bro. And I know Devin Haney would have gave him a fight. Teofimo Lopez probably would have seen the 5-pound weight advantage. Probably would have took the fight. Tank Davis is the cash cow. What's going on, True? My bad. I seen you a little late. But Tank Davis is the cash cow of the lower divisions. And I really like Tank outside of the ring and his style inside of the ring. He showed a lot in this fight because he did struggle with the size of Barrios, you know, being his first fight at 140. So I ain't gonna lie, I gave Barrios the first 4 rounds. Tank had his moments a little bit, but Barrios was committing to the jab, and he was keeping Tank at bay. And he was landing some hard shit on Tank. A couple combinations here and there, not really too much. But I thought Tank was finna drop, though. Tank, he done got caught on them ropes a couple times. Like he rolled like into a couple of them shots. I thought he was finna go down, and he showed a real good chin. And it's not like it was just a couple of shots he got hit with. Like, but Tank still got good defense. It just a lot of shit landed in this fight. It was a brawl. It was expected to be a brawl, and it lived up to it. And his power, you can say that his power translated a little bit, but I don't think it translated enough. Because in the 8th round, he hit Barrios with a body shot. And then when Barrios got up, no. He hit Barrios with an overhand right. That's what knocked him down. And then Barrios got up, got knocked right back down after the first punch. I don't think Tank had enough time to really get rid of Barrios after that second knockdown. But it just seemed like at the end of that round and in the 9th round, it seemed like Tank took the whole damn round off, and Barrios was getting off. It's like he he didn't get the KO after the 2 knockdowns, and he was just gassed for a little bit. And then Barrios had his moments in the 10th round too. It just felt like when Tank finally got that one good shot in the 11th round, Barrios just couldn't come back. And Barrios' legs wasn't fully under him from the first 2 knockdowns. That's another reason why I feel like his power translated all together, because even after the 2 knockdowns and from the 8th round and until Tank really got to him in the 11th round, Barrios was having success. Like, you can make an argument Barrios was up in the fight. I mean, Barrios was up in the fight in the 8th round. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave him the first 4, and I gave Tank like like the 6th and maybe like the 7th and the 5th. But I don't know, man. It's not a division for Tank. Because Josh Taylor, if he get a big lead like that, he way more agile than Barrios. He will commit to his jab. And whenever you seen, like, every time you hug up with Josh Taylor, he gonna hit you with some stinging ass shots. And he's taller and he's athletic, just like Davis. And he showed off power against Ramirez, man. So I don't think this is the division for Tank. And you know who I think his next opponent is? I think his next opponent is Akhmedov. Akhmedov, he was the first fight in the card. He fought against Mendez, a veteran. And Akhmedov, he actually, I feel like he beat Barrios. That belt that Tank and Barrios fought for, that was Akhmedov belt. And he was beating the shit out of Barrios, but Barrios got 2 knockdowns in a couple rounds in the fight, so they gave it to Barrios. And I think that, and after this performance from Akhmedov, after he just stopped his opponent in 8 rounds, I think that Tank finna give him a shot at that regular belt, bro, at 140. And his style is tailor-made for Tank. He a come forward fighter, and he's like, and he gets knocked out, and he'll get knocked out by that left hook from Tank, man, because he was exposed by the left hook in the fight against Barrios, and then in this undercard fight before Tank, he was getting banged by that left hook. He was fighting a veteran. So I think Tank's team is going to see that, but they going to like his style, that he's a come forward, warrior type of fighter, like how Tank is to some degree. And they're going to like that, and they're going to want to fight Akhmedov. And Tank Davis, he showed separation in this fight off of his ring IQ and his awareness. It's like when Barrios landed, he didn't let Barrios knock him out. He showed good chin and resilience. And his defense maybe needs a little work. But Tank, he an up-and-comer. But I just feel like he don't need to follow in Canelo's footsteps, man. It's like, fight the best. Find out your true ranking, man. He is 25, 26-0. And he only went the distance one time. You ready to fight anybody? You can't tell me he ain't. True. What up, boy?
What up? What up? What up? What up, Sean Stack, man?
What up?
Yeah, that was an exciting fight. I ain't gonna hold you. Barrio's a tough dude. He's a tough dude, man. You're gonna be a champ. You're gonna be champ again. But Tank, man, Tank got the job done, man. Like I expected, it was a finish.
Yeah, he got the job done though, but like, I don't know why the hell he jumped up 2 weight divisions though.
Now it was only one. He was at 135 or 130. Well, no, he
No,
was 130.
he never fought at 135 because look, he
Okay, you did.
he
He
was
did.
getting
He did.
called he was getting called out by Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, Ron Garcia then dubbed that shit to try to do that exhibition with Manny. And that shit didn't work out.
Yeah, when Tank knocked out Leo, that was 130.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
exactly right.
He 135 is the money division, bro. It's like
I mean, he's money himself though, man. He doing pay per view fights and selling out crowds and all that too. So I mean, I
like
feel you, but
damn, I hope my dog come back. Oh, there you go, right there.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. He always go down, but maybe I mean, if
Yeah,
he can be,
because at
he, but here's
130,
the thing, right? But if he can beat Josh Taylor, he's undisputed.
I don't see it. Don't sound like they going that route though, bro. It don't sound like they going that route. Cause Josh Taylor, honestly, he was talking shit about Tank for about a few weeks now, saying that he ain't a real champ and shit. And his promoter said that Josh Taylor doesn't bring anything to the table. How does that sound, bro?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, at this point though, Tank do got to step up the competition though. He got to step up. I mean, Lomachenko,
It's like if you ain't
Teofimo.
gonna fight him, what the hell is you even at 140 for? Because he got all four of the belts. Like, who is you gonna fight?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, Lomachenko for the 140, didn't he?
Nah, Lomachenko, he lost to Tio. That's 135. All them, that's 135. And like Devin Haney, I know that he'll fight anybody. And Tiafimo, I didn't even hear him trying to negotiate with him.
I mean,
But I
I
don't
just
know.
want to say, yeah, Devin ain't not ready yet for somebody like Tank though. He's not ready yet. Tank is a tough dude, man. He not no like he ain't no ordinary like he ain't no ordinary like some dude like that. He ain't no ordinary like smaller weight division type of guy. You know what I mean? He not like he got
Yeah.
defense, but he going bang it out. Like he not no regular like he no Floyd Mayweather or Pee Wee. Like he know Tank is he's a slugger, man, and he gonna bang with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't even
he
think
know
I ever seen Tank in the ring with a style like that though. So you
he
never
gonna
know.
bang with you. He gonna bang with you, and he gonna touch you, and he touch you, you gonna feel it. And he a tough dude. He can take some punches too. He took a punches though up to 440. So if he can take punches through the bar,
Yeah, he
see the
showed
bars.
good chin. He showed good chin.
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
thought
The
he was
thing
going
is,
down.
and the thing is, that's what makes him so dangerous. The fact that he's that tough like that, and he got the power. Like he's not just this tough; he has the power. And you at them smaller weight divisions, yeah. Other dudes may be more technical. Other dudes may be more technical than him. But when you had that division, and you have you have the most power, and you the toughest to have a chin, you a dangerous dude, man. You was a
Yeah.
dangerous guy at that point.
But I had bought this, because of Lubin Rosario, man. Lubin, he knocked his ass out, bro. Like I was fucking surprised, bro. Like, see,
Oh
cause
yeah,
they at 154, bro. They are number 3. No, Lubin was ranked number 1. Rosario was ranked number 3. That's the type of shit that I'd be looking for, dog. And Lubin
right.
knocked his ass out because it was a 50-50 fight. Most people was picking Lubin, people was picking Rosario. I thought Rosario was finna knock his ass out, but Rosario did buzz his ass in the 4th round, but Lubin got right and knocked his ass out the same way Charlo did.
Yeah, that's
So
gonna be.
And Lubin, he fought Charlo when he was real young, and he got knocked out in the first round. So
I
we trying
remember
to
that
see.
shit. That shit was crazy.
So we trying to see. Because if Mel win his next fight, he gonna have all 4 belts too. So if Lubin
Yeah,
won a shot, which he proved he deserved a shot, that's the only person he can get a shot from.
yeah. There's yeah, he been on a tear since that knockout though. ain't going I ain't gonna hold you. He been on a tear. So
Yeah, I thought
you know
he'd
what I'm
outbox him for 12 rounds. I didn't think he'd knock his ass out though, but
saying? Yeah,
yeah,
so
man, I fuck with Tank though, man. But this is it right here. You got to step up the comp. I don't care if you at one. If he stay at 140, if he fight that dude that fought on the undercard, I ain't buying that shit. It got to be Regis Prograde or Mikey Garcia or somebody like
come
that, bro. I ain't buying the next one. This they last
yeah,
time watching me.
yeah, that's why
Yeah, I didn't
I
get
cut that
robbed. I
on.
didn't get
Man, I
robbed. I
watched that.
didn't get robbed, but
I watched that on the stream, man. I ain't bought that shit. I ain't bought that shit. It's like, man, listen, I understand y'all on paper, bro, but at the same time, like, listen, man, like, I need to see Tank is at a point, man. Y'all, I mean, Tank has that star power. He has star power. He is a dangerous fighter.
that's the
No,
thing about it, because he can fight whoever he want to fight. Bitch, everybody gonna be like, damn, Tank want to fight me? Shit, let me get that payday.
but some other dude, them other dudes though, it's a dumbass politics to it. I don't think Ryan Garcia wants that smoke. Tell you the truth, but he did all that talking. And next thing you know, it was a Ryan Garcia Manny Pacquiao exhibition setup, and then that shit folded.
Man, that dude, he out of the picture, man. He ain't. I don't even think nobody even take him serious no more.
Ryan Garcia get knocked the fuck.
But
See, like I'm saying, people saying think they take lightly, man. Take is not no.
I think he probably. But it ain't no. It ain't no. He could have fought Lomachenko years ago. He wasn't ready for that. Floyd was trying to avoid Loma, but not. It don't seem like it. Not unless Loma beat Tio again. It ain't really no point in him fighting Loma. So I don't know what he gonna do. Like, is he gonna stay there? Is if he gonna go back down? Because you know what they say, when you fluctuate in weight, you might risk your chin. You go up and down in weight too much, but you might not have as much chin as you used to. Because Roy Jones, he won the heavyweight championship and tried to come all the way back down to light heavyweight and got slept in the second round by Tarver. But I like Tank though. Like, outside the ring, I like his skill set in the ring. It's just same shit with Canelo. You know, that's all my problem is. But I believe in Tank that he'll have a nice fight for us next time. Well, nice match up. You know what I'm saying? Because Barrios showed that his size made a little difference, but as far as like the skills, nowhere close, bro. I mean, it wasn't really nothing that he did better than Tank. And Tank's ring IQ, it just prevailed, and he got the knockout. Even though,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but Barrios was winning that fight though. To be fair, he was
I
winning
mean,
that fight.
I say that up until the eighth because look, he got knocked down in the eighth twice. That's 10-7. That ain't
Yeah.
10-8. And I think I gave like Tank like 2 rounds up to the end, 2 or 3. I don't even think I gave
Like,
Tank the third round.
so it's like, so it's like, so it's like, that's the thing. People think, well, that's the thing. Like, that's why people say Devin Haney Tank. Now, I don't think Devin Haney's ready because Devin Haney could just outbox him, but at the same time, can you deal with that power? Can you not get hit by
No.
Tank Davis? That's the question. Any of them dudes cannot get hit by that man, and I don't. Cause he hit you one time, you gonna feel you don't want to get hit again. And he got that left hook, and his timing, he hit you with punches you don't see. And you got that power like that, and he hit you a punch you don't see, you a dangerous dude, man.
Yeah.
And he tough, man. So you gotta get him out of there too. You can't just sit up here and play with like you like
But to skip the whole 135 and 130 is like
that was impressive. That was impressive though.
it's like either you don't want to fight these dudes or you're not disciplined enough to have a reign at a division, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
I think they just build. I think they just build him up though, man. 'Cause they trying to float him.
you gotta have a reign at one of these divisions, bro.
Yeah, but I think they trying to build him up, man. I mean, I don't think it's just him. I think they really just building it up. Like,
Cause I
um,
ain't gonna lie, bro. Like he should have knocked Barrios' ass out, bro. Like he that power didn't translate all the way, bro.
nah, you can't say he didn't. Though. I mean, like he finished him, and he
Bro,
felt. I mean,
look at that Leo knockout. That was a one punch knockout, bro.
that's true. But here's the thing.
If
But
he
here's the
was
thing of
fighting
the
at
Barrios,
130 last
right?
night,
But to be
if he
fair
was
though, yeah, that's be fair though. Barrios is a tough dude though. He took a lot of punches that a lot of people would have folded and packed it home early. He took a lot of he took a lot of shots that like people wouldn't get up for him. You know what I mean? Like
to
he
be
get like
honest,
them
I
dudes.
really think I think I seen Tank landing good even before the eighth round. You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying? It's
saying.
like,
That dude Bart. Listen, to give it credit to Barrios though, he's a tough dude, man. He ain't no. He probably gonna be a
yeah, he
champion again.
was.
He a tough dude. He make like he ain't no guy like you just finish. Like he Tank got like and they I've heard about him in like in boxing gyms like he hits hard, man. Like he ain't no like
Mhm.
he's clearly like he probably may be the hardest puncher between 130 and 140. Like
Yeah,
that ain't
I
no
think
joke.
that.
Like he can put like they say you can hear it in the
No,
boxing
see,
gym.
I don't see. Look, it's just 140. See, look at how small he looked compared to Barrios. Now,
Yeah,
imagine somebody as big as Barrios, but just as skilled as Tank. Josh Taylor, you got to give it to him, bro. That motherfucker is skilled as fuck.
yeah.
Like he
That's
throw combinations. He can
yeah,
use
but
his
they try
time.
yeah they build it, but they trying to build Tank up because here's the thing they trying to like it's strategically trying to build him up. You notice who the people he's fighting? He's fighting the Mexican fighters. You trying to get them out the way, the Latino fighters out the way. I don't know. It's kind of like
Yeah.
you're trying to give him like the Floyd blueprint, or whatever. Um,
People call Floyd racist because of that, because Tank, Tank fought
listen, though, you can
Mexican.
say it's racist, but Floyd had to play the game. That's how it's a surprise fighting. I mean, at the end of the day, but here's like Floyd became Floyd like it's because it's strategic. Because Floyd started really becoming a star when like he's 30. When he was 30, you know what I mean? Like a big major household name when he was like 30.
Yeah, but
So
like before Floyd became the cash cow, his resume was way better than Tank's though.
that's true though. That's true. But Floyd was a different
He
type of
came
fighter.
up a different way.
That's true though, but Floyd's a better fighter though. At the same time, to be fair, that's true. But anybody know Floyd Mayweather? Floyd, he
Yeah,
like a lot of people say Floyd's a goat. So it's like that's a you know what I mean.
we just need
I
to
mean,
figure out who is the guy. Like when Floyd came up, it was a lot of separation between him and the second dude. So you know what
right.
I'm
And
saying?
plus you gotta understand too, and Floyd aspect of it. Floyd like that's his best fighter he got on his promotion by far. Is Tank.
When Floyd was in
Tank
the
is
panic, dog. Did you seen Floyd in the corner? Tank, I need you, man. In them late rounds, Tank did come through though. He did come. He
listen.
knew Tank was
You
might have
losing,
lost
man.
that
I'm being honest with you. You losing right now, man. Trust me,
fight.
man.
But I'm like,
I'm gonna be
damn,
honest with you.
because I agreed with the commentator. He was like, damn, Floyd talking more than the trainer. I'm like, damn, Floyd over there panicking. But I did kind of feel like the power was for the accumulation, you know what I'm saying, between like throughout them rounds. It was finna catch up with Barrios, and it did.
Yeah, the timing of it too, man. Looking like that's the thing about Tank though. You can say when Tank know how to break a fighter down, man. You know,
Yeah,
like him and Canelo, they one of the best in the boxing doing it. Like people, I mean, We criticize them with the competition at times is the competition they take, but they know how to break a fighter down.
Canelo
So
talking big shit like he finna step it up now. He say that.
they said he gonna fight Charlo though. They said Colonel Plant. They said I forgot who. They said he gonna fight him. Charlo. They said Colonel said he gonna fight them. So I think
Yeah,
he definitely gonna fight. He definitely gonna fight him now with that last performance.
yeah,
I don't
cause
know. He should.
I don't know. Yeah,
That's
like
gonna be. That's gonna be.
that's
It'd
pussy
be a good
shit
fight.
though, bro. That's
It's gonna be.
pussy,
It'd be.
bro.
It's gonna be a good fight.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
ain't look good. Now you finna. Now I'm finna. You know, I don't like that shit, bro.
but listen, bro. Hey, Versailles
Just
started a big fight.
fuck it
I mean,
together.
listen, if he beats Charles, listen, at the end of the day, I give him his props already though. I mean, he is a talented fighter, but
But
say
they
if
had
he can
this
beat
dude in
Charles,
position for years, though. Charlo
yeah,
and Andre, they was been supposed to fight. See,
yeah,
Tank
Canelo
not
not.
doing that. I criticize Tank, but he's not doing that now. Like
I mean,
he
like,
didn't jump up.
people
He
legit,
didn't
but people
jump up
legit.
2 weight divisions because Devin Haney or Shakur was his mandatory. He ain't do all that. I'm just saying that he's trying to kill the possibilities of them fighting
No,
by.
he just take it. I think honestly though, like, cause he kind of caught, he cut a lot of weight at 130. Modern people forget, like he missed weight a couple times at 130. He a big 130. So
Yeah,
like,
Canelo and Andre, they was in positions where they were supposed to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
but you would everybody dug in Demetrius Andre though. To be fair though, like I mean, even though it's like he doing all that talking, like dog, I mean nobody want like dog. I don't know what like
Bro,
you
this
wasting
man
your
is going to
time.
be 34. I think he is 34
Man,
already.
honestly
Andre.
though, all he really needs to get like two big fights. He be good. His legacy be good.
Yeah, he
He just
trying to
need two
fight
big.
either Eubank or Charlo, but Charlo, after this last fight, they brought up Andre
Then,
name.
I
This
think
nigga
Canelo said he would
said,
fight him. Canelo said he would fight Andre, didn't he? Recently, I
no,
know
he
he said
said,
with
he
Trump.
said, what I heard better beef in Charlo. I don't think I heard
Right. Okay, we're playing. We're
Andre.
currently playing better beats and Charlo. Okay, right. I don't think. I mean,
Yeah, Plant first because he's trying to be undisputed.
he gonna
And then
knock playing the
after
fuck out,
that,
man. He gonna stop playing.
if anything, see, better be is 175. If anything, if he beat Plant, go see about Charlo after that. And then
He
because
been,
why would you go up to 175 and then come back down looking for Charlo? That don't make sense. And
I
Charlo
don't
is at
know.
160 right now. Charlo,
Ain't better beats undisputed at 175.
no, he got 2 titles. I
Yeah,
think
it's a waste of
Bivol
time.
I think Bivol got like the other 2. And they both looked at nasty in their last fight. They looked at old. You know what I'm saying? It's like
That's why
you
Canelo
put
gonna fight.
these dudes at the right time, bro. It's like
I
no,
mean,
see, but
that Kovalev window, that shit was fishy as a motherfucker though. That Kovalev one, I don't care nobody say that shit was fishy.
I mean, I give Better Beef a chance, but it's still like 65-35 Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Because even if Better Beef do look good, man, you down 2 rounds before the bell ring.
That shit crazy. That shit.
But one thing about Better Beef, he ain't got to land clean to hurt you though.
You're right about that.
And then Canelo will be a guy that's moving up to 175. That's 7 pounds. So I guess, but I'll put respect on that win if he go out there and beat up Better Beef because it is what it is. Because
Yeah, I got.
I do look at him as the best at 175. So and Charlo, I mean, if he beat up Charlo, I mean, I give him the credit because it's Charlo, but I still gonna look at him side eyed
I
because
don't really think if he out here hold, if he do all that, then the talking stop at that point. He beat Charlo up.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll stop.
It ain't probably gonna be in Texas. It ain't gonna be in Texas. It's
See,
gonna be in
Charlo, they
Texas.
saying Charlo asking for too much too. They talking about Charlo said if Canelo comes down to 160, he's talking like he's the A side with Canelo. That's why Canelo might not be able to.
Nah, he gonna man. Charlo gonna fight. Charlo be dumb as shit if he don't take that fight. He gonna take it.
I
He
just
gonna
don't
take it.
like. I just don't,
Charlo
I
gonna
don't
take
like what he said about Andrade either, dog. He said Andre need to fight the dude that he just fought in order to
it.
fight him.
Yeah, that's some
That's
bullshit.
what he said at his press conference.
Nigga, Jamal dog, he gonna be good out there,
Bro, this
Lamar.
dude didn't even win a round against Charlo. And you talking about he the gatekeeper to fight you. And Andre is a champion just like Charlo. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah,
two out of the full belts.
nobody want to fight him. He's Andre. He's just a tricky fighter, man. He does a lot of shit. Nobody want to really go up
Yeah,
against, to
he
tell
an
you the truth.
outside fighter. But
You
yeah, a lot of people don't like that outside style though. But shit, Andre been getting touched up lately though. It like at least last fight was exciting. They was hurt. They hurt each other. Him and
yeah,
Williams, but you know nobody really know Liam Williams like that.
I see that was.
But
Sure,
yeah,
that
man,
was.
I just wanted to put that out there on Tank right quick, man. We gonna have to double back if you're gonna be around in a couple hours talk about this NBA and shit. You think
Right,
uh
right.
you think the Hawks done? I think they're done.
They done. I mean, they may can get it to 6 games, maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah, I
But
ain't really I ain't really gotta shut this shit down and then fuck that. I'll just talk about that shit.
I
Cause
mean, I
yeah, they only gonna get about one more game. It's like I think that first game was just the Bucks trying to like figure out their coverages. They just had to like get
yeah,
used to.
they just had to. I mean, yeah, and it's like, I mean, they just snuck the win, but it's like you said. I mean, here's the difference. When the first game, Hawks players, it was like three Hawks players had career nights, and besides Giannis, the Bucks player was off. Like Chris Middleton, they were just all making bad mistakes, turning the ball over and stuff like that. I mean, and then look at the Bucks. You know what I mean? They played with. You know what I mean? They they played better defense and all that. They blew them the fuck out.
Yeah,
So
they could have blown them out the first game, but they offense went stale.
and their defense wasn't. You know what I mean? So
It just
I
looked
mean,
like the second game, like it just what was
yeah, they
supposed to
make
happen in the first
like
game.
they're making Trey Young work though, man. I mean, the difference is this whole series. I mean, they making Trey Young. They're making Trey Young work. Like the Knicks and Sixers, they couldn't make Trey Young work.
Yeah, they ain't got the personnel to really go at him on defense like that. And I don't even really think Milwaukee really like trying to expose him on defense like
Now
that.
they have though. Giannis been cooking shit out of them. They have. Judas been cooking shit out of them.
Yeah, because I really gave up on the game in the second quarter, man. I know I was pretty sure Milwaukee was finna do
They have
their
no
thing.
answer, and they got no answer for Giannis, man. Like they have no answer. Like he been the best player this whole playoffs. Nobody want to talk about it, but he been consistently good, like great.
Yeah, because he ain't got the step back three in the clutch. They ain't gonna want to talk about him. You know how today's league is, how today's
Man,
fans
listen,
is.
man. Respect the slasher, man. Respect the slasher, man. Everybody want to respect the shooter, man. Respect the slasher, man.
Hmm.
People, man. Like it's that man. Man, people talk about all this stuff, man. He's a matchup problem, man. Like he's simply just a matchup problem. Nobody can slow him down or stop him. When he gets in that 15 foot and that 15 and inside, it's over with, man. Yeah, you can't guard that.
Yeah, man. And my dog Chris Paul should be. I don't see why he shouldn't be going to his first finals.
It should be. It should be. But either way, though, they getting their ass for.
And I ain't gonna lie, like I don't watch Ticket TV all the time, but like I be seeing them like on my YouTube things because he do be having them updates and shit. And
Right.
when he said about Kawhi, I do kind of feel the same way. Like Kawhi, he like not even near the team. He just nowhere near thinking about coming back.
I don't know, man. Like,
He
like
just
the
like
thing is, like people, Kawhi just do Kawhi shit. Like, see, here's the thing: it's not a lot of people that say bad shit about Kawhi to me. Like, really, like he doing thing with the team allow him to do. So I can't get mad at that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
he just like y'all fight for me on the court because you know my contract up.
they say he be going in the halftime though in the locker room. He be going down in the halftime in the locker room. But I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Listen, I mean,
there's no
hey,
reason that he should leave, right? He's gonna be with the Clippers. We should be expecting like a 5-year max deal, right?
that's true. But at the same time, if you're a Clippers though, are you? I mean, would you trade Kawhi just because of the simple fact that y'all made it they made it Western Conference Finals without him in a sense.
Bro,
So
I don't even think that's an option. But if he want to leave, you got to sign and trade. Remember, because
that
remember
too
he's
though.
not on no deal at all. Like he can walk for nothing if he really wanted to.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that too. It'd be a sign and trade, or
only
because
if he want to leave.
because he's not. I mean, here's the thing: he's not leaving. He's gonna opt out because he's getting it. He's getting paid. He's gonna be a sign and trade, or he's staying. He's getting all that money. He's eligible for 200 million. So he's gonna get his money. So I don't know. I mean, Brooklyn, they got the same problem because after this year, they got their player options. All of them going to opt out. So
Yeah, it
with
just
that
like
too,
every time the Clippers get in the clutch with the Suns, I just assume that the Suns gonna win the game.
yeah. Well, I mean,
It's
hey, man,
Aiton is just eating at the basket. CP3, his mid rangers went in this game and won last game. Booker had a
right.
better
I
game.
mean, here's the thing, man. The Suns, man. I respect the Suns. Shout out to the Suns. Shout out to Hitman X and all them. Lamont, but like them Suns, man, they some frauds, man. Like they playing good basketball and all, but let's just be real. When they play against the Bucks, you gonna see the difference, man. You gonna see the difference.
Yeah, they lack
Like
size.
Brook Lopez is not he's not no Mark Gasol. He's not Jokic. Jokic. Now I'm not saying what I mean by that is he's way better defensively than those guys. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Way better defensively, better rim protector. I mean, then you got Giannis. Giannis. I mean,
And they got so
Giannis.
many bodies to throw at Booker. Oh my goodness.
You think Pat Bev is giving Devin Booker a hard time waiting? He got to go to Drew Holiday. I
Mm.
mean,
The
Chris
worst
Paul.
defender he probably have on him is probably Middleton.
And Middleton can defend above. He's above average defender. So I mean,
Yeah, he above
he,
average. That's
here's the
probably
thing though. I don't. You got PJ Tucker. To be honest with you though, I think to be honest with you, I'll put PJ Tucker on Devin Booker. I'll put Drew Holiday on Chris Paul. Tell you the truth, that's what I'll do. I mean, if I'm Mike Budenholzer, I'm putting PJ Tucker on Devin Booker and Drew Holiday.
I
Put Chris
believe Drew
Middleton.
Holiday can make CP inefficient at the mid range jumpers he like.
And he's a taller defender. I mean, and Chris Paul ain't been the same since that COVID protocol. You know, when people got that COVID, it's hard to get them side effects, man. It's hard for them to come back. So there's a lot of things they got to. I mean, I don't think the Bucks would just trash them like 5 games. To tell you the truth, like I don't. I just don't. Feel, I don't. They have no answer for Giannis at all. Jay Crowder's not going to play good enough to make Giannis and them work. You know what I mean? To be consistently good. Um, you can't just depend on 3 players that was win you games. All like that's not realistic. Like
I don't
so,
think that's what I think the Clippers doing. Paul George,
and
Terrence
Clippers
Mann.
is forward in the fourth quarter. And Clippers legit been forward in the fourth quarter. That's they haven't executed better. They've been executing horribly. They could have been they could have been this series could have been the other way around 3-1 the other way. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't believe in the Suns, man. Suns shout out to the Suns. Like I said, I'm not trying to discredit them, but like when they play against a real team, not you heard me say this before. I believe the teams Even let's say Atlanta wins against the Bucks, I don't see them beating Atlanta. Matchup wise, I don't see them beating Atlanta. So hey man,
Mm,
Devin Booker got to play defense, man. So
yeah, and Paul George, he missed more clutch free throws.
you know,
When I see that, man, I count that as a Clippers L, dog.
yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy. I'm like,
Even Steve Ballmer, he had put his head down.
I was like, yeah, it's like it's over with. I was like, it's crazy. Clippers should be up. Clippers could have been up three. Should have been up 3-1.
The Suns, boy, they hung out this postseason, boy. First round, who was out first round?
Man,
Somebody was out.
LeBron,
Somebody was out every round. Oh yeah, LeBron them.
LeBron was hurt. AD missed the jersey. I mean, then you got then they play against Denver. Jamal Murray out. Will Barton, he was there, but he was injured. He wasn't 100%. I mean, like they
Damn,
had it.
The Nuggets was just a tragedy, dog. You think if they was healthy, they would have still been in the tournament right now?
Yeah, they would have beat the Suns. If they had Jamal Murray, they beating us. They beating the Suns.
Yeah,
They beating the Suns.
it was more than just Jamal Murray, too. Pretty much most of the important players, too.
They
The
beat.
Will
Yeah, you just add
Barton.
Jamal. If you add Jamal Murray, they beating the Suns. If you had Kawhi on the Clippers, they not beating the Clippers. They not wouldn't beat the Clippers. So that's all I'm saying is this though. When they go to the championship, or go most likely how this series looking at the Hawks. I mean, hey, let's say the Hawks are making a fight, but it looks like the Bucks are going to the finals. Let's see if Monty Williams can sit up here and like that false, because like I said, that's all that can be is false confidence. And even let's say even if they do believe, like I said, even they know themselves that oh well, it's gonna be a different. They're gonna get punched in their mouth. They're gonna get punched in their mouth unless they can answer back because Giannis ain't playing no games, man. Giannis ain't playing no games. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna be so much shit on the line in that finals because both of these teams, if y'all don't win it, ain't no telling. Don't look like y'all might not be able to get back.
I think the Bucks could get back, but this is the best chance to get it now.
Yeah. I don't trust Brooklyn's health like that long term.
And listen, they're not going to. First of all, they have to win next year. First of all, they in a big number too because all James Harden, KD, and Kyrie they got player options in like the next not the next season but the next season after.
Hey,
So
I told you that they listening to all they'll be listening to offers for Kyrie.
they should. I mean, I'm listen. You're not signing no extension,
Man,
then
Kyrie
I'm
gonna
trading
threaten
you.
to retire on their ass, man. Especially if
I
it's a
mean,
certain team.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. They trade him. I mean, here's the thing. You gotta make it discreet or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. You deal with listen. That's what I'm saying. Brooklyn. That's why I don't. It's no excuses on their wins or losses. You know what I mean when it comes to them because you deal with the cards you dealt with. So the fact that we talk about when Kyrie retired, he just traded in. So, okay, then what we talking about? That's the type of character that he has. You know what I mean? KD can leave too, though. I don't know. Here's the thing: KD don't win in Brooklyn, man. He could leave too. And
To
people
go
talking
where?
about,
And
I
now
don't
I
remember.
see these dudes, all
I don't
these.
remember Beans. I remember Beans was last night saying that he could go back to OKC. He could. There's a possibility. I mean, I can see that honestly, though. You know what
Probably
I mean?
towards the end of his career.
I mean, yes.
If all them draft picks, if all
I
them
mean,
draft picks,
Where here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. They still have eight. They have 18 in the next 7 years. He can still go there, and they still have a lot of draft picks to do. So and he can walk. And he can walk for nothing. He basically can walk for nothing and sign with if he Decline his player option. He could walk for nothing. If he walks for nothing, and goes to OKC, got all those draft picks. Sure, they can get James Harden too, and they can get James Harden probably. You know, it'd be funny though, because we were talking last night. They can get KD, Westbrook, and Hart, and Russ. They can get KD, Hart, and Westbrook back to OKC somehow. That would be. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll root for that team. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit would be like.
Hell yeah, I'll root for that team.
That'll be unfinished business right there. I'll be like some unfinished business.
They'll be the good guys once again.
That would be like. They would be. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that would be like the ultimate like that would be beautiful though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like they all just come back, bring Serge Ibaka back off the bench for no reason. He probably
Ibaka might be like 43.
Just have him there for no reason, man. That motherfucker, he probably lying about his age, man. That motherfucker probably that. He probably 40 for real, for real. But like
Clippers ain't got him either.
Have Jeff Green in there for no, just come off the bench. You know what I mean? Shoot. Who else, man? I mean, hey, man, shoot. Hey, that's all you need, man. Shoot, bring Sophie retired. Bring him up. They got drafted, they got SG, they got SGA.
Mm-hmm.
Man. And they got all them picks. Man, that'd be dangerous. You had KD, but you got KD and James Harden with them picks. Dangerous, man. I tell you. They can be championship contenders just like that in a couple years. Yeah, I'm OKC. I'll make that move.
So what about Harden? You give Harden a pass?
They made that happen. I want to give them necessarily like whatever they did in their career.
Loss. This loss.
For this year, yeah, I'll give him a pass. He came out of shape. That was his fault coming out of shape though, because he was so adamant of leaving in the Rockets.
Now I'm talking about this loss to the Bucks.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He was out of. He came. The reason why his hamstring was fucked up because he was out of shape, and he. I don't listen. Man. I mean, hey, man,
he was out of shape in Brooklyn.
Huh?
He was out of shape in Brooklyn.
He was out of shape coming in the season. So you know how that go. I mean, you can't. As hard as like just sit up here and get in shape during the season and all that. And mind you, he was playing high volume of minutes, and he fucked his hamstring up, so it wasn't surprising. Remember, it was a point where he was like really taking over for the team, even when Kyrie Katie wasn't there. So he was doing a lot winning them games, and he messed his hamstring up. I'm just saying, we never seen a man get hurt like that before in his career, besides this one. But he decided to get out of shape and didn't want to be in the Rockets that bad.
Yeah, you think that's a concern going forward? He gonna be.
I think he's gonna be in shape coming this season though, but he was going to a Libby, but he was going Libby, but he was getting a lot of backlash. And he probably got a lot of backlash. He was getting a lot of backlash, so he probably was like he just declined the offer. He was bucked out when I seen that. Like he has accepted the Olympics. I'm like, dog, like you have your hamstring your hamstring still fucked up. What are you talking about? Like you trying to play in the Olympics?
Oh yeah, he said he gonna play in this Olympics.
No, but he turned it down. He turned it down though because he got probably he get a lot of backlash. In my opinion.
Yeah.
That's all. That was like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. So I expect Bucks go up 2-1 tonight. Suns, I damn near think the Suns might close them out next game.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. They need to though.
I mean, it ain't like that I'm rooting against Trey though. It just I don't know. If they do beat the Bucks, I don't think they is ready for the Suns.
No, they be ready. I think they could beat the Suns in 7 games.
I just like, I don't know. It ain't no way in hell the Bucks should lose this one. Budenholzer should be fired if he lose this one.
Yeah, he
Well,
gonna be, yeah.
not this game, but this series still.
Yeah.
Even if he got them to the conference finals.
He's gonna get. I mean, he's gonna get fired. If it ain't finals, he's probably gonna get fired. So
Yeah. But maybe Nate McMillan can outcoach him for a couple more wins, maybe.
I mean, yeah, he can outcoach. It don't mean he can get the dub, though. That's the thing. I mean, Nick Millen to me is a better coach than Mike Budenholzer, but don't mean they gonna win.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just like this. I just like how they adjusted to that pick and roll relentlessness of Trey. He's still gonna be applying pressure. Right. I think he had his worst game of the playoffs in the game 2.
Oh, yeah, I see.
He had like 8 turnovers, and it was like the second quarter.
Right.
But shit, he's still impressive first playoff run. They in the conference finals. They already trolling Kyrie, saying that he a better number 1 option than Kyrie ever in his career.
Technically, he is though. I mean, is he better? That's all depends. Let me tell you the truth. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a little. It's an interesting conversation. I may say. I may has it. I'll say Kyrie off the string because he's a veteran, but I mean at the same time, I mean I don't know. I mean Trey Young versus Kyrie. That's a very interesting conversation. Now I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You think he's better than Luka Doncic right now? I hear a lot of that hype right now.
Hell no. These teams will play on the better team.
Yeah, but I don't think he's better than Luka Doncic though.
He's not better than Luka. I mean, he's not better than Luka though. He's not. Luka's like a top 5 player, top 5, top 10 player in the world, man. Trey Young not no top 5, top 10 player.
All right, so what about Ayton? Did Ayton show why he was drafted before Luka? Are you still
I mean, because of draft need, they needed a center. So I mean, makes sense, and it makes sense in the long run, I guess. You know what I mean? Look what they at now, the Suns. So hey.
So you're not looking at the Suns no more like you should have drafted Luka?
Yeah, they would have, but if they would have had Luka, would they have made it to the Chris Paul probably wouldn't be there, and would they make it to the Western Conference Finals? That's the thing. So I don't think so. So
yeah,
I mean, it all worked out.
But yeah, though, man, I'm about to slide. Though. I had to touch up on all these events last night. It was stacked last night. Yeah, oh yeah, Lomachenko. You fuck with Lomachenko like that? He got the nice win. Some nice competition too. Trying to fight Teofimo Lopez again.
Yeah, I ain't watched that fight. I ain't know.
Yeah, they was both on at the same time. It was kind of hard to do.
There was a lot of going on last night. Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow. There was some URL was on last night on Caffeine. There was a lot of shit going on. I was like, y'all motherfuckers pick this date of all dates to do something.
Yeah, I just I don't like Teofimo like that, man. And I think Top Rank. I think they trying to set him up to lose because they re-signed him, and I think if he tried to buck out of this rematch with Loma, I don't think they wanted him to beat Loma in the first place.
Right.
But yeah, though, that's gonna be something to watch out for. I mean, I guess I would like that fight though, but you know me, I wanted him to fight Haney.
Right, yeah.
But that still would be like a good matchup to watch. I can't say that he's cherry picking and shit, but
yeah.
Maybe you could look at it as a cherry pick because you beat him before. You want to fight him again. So
Yeah.
Yeah, though. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Appreciate it coming
All
through.
right. All right, y'all. Thanks.
Salute.